Oh, hang on. I got not the right stuff in there. So, yeah. So basically, I got booted from YouTube because I had the jazz on, and that's third party. So that's a YouTube violation, and that's why the last stream stopped. But the game was boring. It didn't go anywhere. I ended up just pushing people around, and I ended up getting up above my buy-in. Not much, like I think like 24 big blinds. It's better than nothing, right? Win's a win, win's a win. But here we are. Oh, we're not here yet. I gotta get it in. I gotta figure out how to do this. Shoot. Ah, like that. Poker table. Oh, we got a great high-low hand here. Gotta let me get you in. Let me get you in. It's great. Here it is. All right, there it is. Ah, we have that's a fantastic high-low hand, and we have top pair with a flush draw. Great low. Low could possibly come back toward the low, but we're definitely betting this, and so we're gonna go ahead and bet this with. I'd say a half pot's fair. Let's see what happens. We got a caller. We got our clubs. We don't have nut. We don't have the nut club draw, but we do have a low draw. A very good low draw. So we're gonna go ahead and bet half pot again. See what they do. And no low, so the high is it. Well, we've got two club flushes that beat us. So let's do half pot, and if they raise, we gotta fold. They just called us down, and we win. Great start. We could have been beat by a full house too, so who knows? They must have had a crummy. And once again, we have an excellent, excellent high-low hand. So with high-low, there's a low that you can make too, and that's any 5 cards, 8 high or lower. We're gonna pot this. Also, let me get the chats back up, see if anyone's back in. I know we lost people. I apologize. That was my bad for sure. Oh, we got 3 better here, but we're calling it because we got that low. Yeah, we're in. We got it. We got the. You're going to bet again. I'm going to call because I got the diamonds. Yeah. All right. Off to the races. No low here and no suits, but we're still going to bet it. This isn't a great hand, but we're on the button. I got to call. Still a real strong candidate for a solid high hand. That's not a 3-bet hand, though. What had that beat? Nah, I don't think 10s and 2s would have made it. Nah, would have had nothing. Great fold, great fold. This is, yeah, double suited with a good low. Yeah, for sure. Double suited with a good low here. So 2-3 is a good low. Ace drops were good. And we hit our diamond draw. Not a low here, but it's not a good diamond draw. Do we have any other outs? We don't really. So we're gonna check it and see just what comes down. We did now hit top pair. But there's a lot that can beat us, and we can't hit a low now. So I'm just going to check that down. Since we don't want to put any more money in this pot, we could still win this. Now we have 2 pair. I think we probably are going to win this. But we don't want to put money in the pot because there's straights that can beat us. There's lots that can beat us. So we're just going to check it down and see what happens. I think we got it. I think we got it here. We did. That's the thing, is you can win that pot if you keep the money out. But like anything we bet, we would if we had bet anyone that would have called us, that's bad. Anyone that would have called us would have had a better hand than us. So there's no point. Just check it down and win it showdown. That's called showdown value. When you've got showdown value, you don't need but not a great hand. That means you essentially, like, you can still win, but if money goes in the pot, you can't. If a lot of money starts going in the pot, that means you're beat. So it's to your advantage. It's frugal and economical and wise that when you have a yeah, this is a good, that eight sucks, but we got 2 to Broadway, 2 to the wheel. Nut low draw here. And nut Broadway, nut flush, nut straight flush, nut royal flush draw. Definitely a strong high-low hand, and it's good enough to just take down pre. So there we go. Once again, strong hand. 2 to Broadway, 3 to the wheel. That's pretty much as good as it gets. Like that's what you want. So suited would be better, but we're definitely we want money to go into this pot. We hit our ace and have a backdoor low draw, so we're just gonna bet that. Let's go half pot. Out of position, see what you do. Oh no, we have a one to a low. Sure, we'll half pot that. Let's see if they keep going with it. They do not. We can bluff them out now. That's a decent low. It's a real bad high, but it is 2 suits. So we're gonna play it. We're gonna pot it. Let's put the money in. We've got the stacks now, so we can start. We want to bloat pots where we've got equity. And that's equity. So we've got a low draw, but it's not the nut low. It's not even the second nut low or the third nut low. It's the fourth nut low. We're gonna check it. We don't have much. We do have top pair, but the straights out there. It's not a good top pair. That's easily, almost certainly gonna get overcarded. But it's worth that. We do have backdoor spades. Now we did hit our low. We almost certainly don't have the high. 6 almost certainly has the high. They do not. Look at that. So now, I mean, we have a pretty good low. Like the chances of someone having ace 4, which is really the only, well, ace 2 can beat us. We blocked the 2. We blocked the 4. I think this is a bet. I think we can pot this. I don't think anyone has a better low than we do, especially since they checked around last time. Yeah, we got the low. And this is good enough. 2 to Broadway, 2 to the wheel. Bring it on in. So the Jazz can't be there anymore, which kind of sucks. I hate it. I'm sorry. That's the YouTube rules. I violated YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. Oh. It was YouTube Music. Can't do it on streams. We didn't get a Twitch violation. Who knows how that works? Well, we hit the set of threes and have not a great low draw, but we've got a great high. We still do have the ace, so we block the nut low. We do not, I apologize, we do not have a set of threes. We have trip threes, they're different. And we did hit a low here, but it's not a good low. But we're still going to bet it. I've got something. Probably have us beat on the high. Did they? No, they had the low. Yeah, they had the low. We had the high. 3485 is not good. All clubs, bad hand. I'm playing with this jewelry piece that I usually wear around my neck, but I'm not because of the lavalier mic and the wires. I broke the fourth wall. Sorry. There's no fourth wall anymore. This is YouTube and Twitch. This is streaming. This is real life, baby. Ace 6 10 is a bad hand, but they're gonna let me see it. They're gonna let me free roll like goobers. All right, goobers. You wanna give me your free chips? I got nothing though. I still got nothing. Not even one. I got a low. I got a low draw. It's a bad one. It's a bad low draw. I don't have any equity here. What am I gonna get? What can I hit? I can't hit anything. That's a terrible low. I'm out of here. I'm out of here for that one big blind. Too rich for my blood. I maybe could have bluffed him out, but I'm not going to bluff anything. I'm not going to be... I don't know this crowd yet. It's harder to bluff in high-low, even though I block the low. And I did hit a low, but it's not good. The 6 is bad. 6 is... Would it have been good? It would have been. Would have been good. The low would have been good. Well, there you go. Live and learn. 2 6 6 7. That's a bad hand. It's a bad hand, but you know what? I'll limp. I'll limp with it because it's double suited. That gives me equity. Could spike a 6. Let's see what we can do here. Well, we hit diamonds. We got diamonds coming. All of a sudden, my low isn't as bad. It's not good. It's still bad. Still 6 is bad. I'm going to check that. We're going to call because we got the low draw and the diamonds. We hit our diamonds and we hit our low, or we still have a low draw. So we're not going to bet it because we're out of position, but like we're going to call. Let's checks around. We're good. Oh, we're great. Yeah, and we hit a low. Shit, yeah, pot. We hit our bad low, but it's less bad now because yeah, a 4 and a 5 are the only two lows that beat us, and then I mean, yeah, I think we get it all. Oh, wow, it was a good move to jump over to Hi-Lo today, wasn't it? 2 5 6 king. That is not great, but we do have 3 low cards and a suited king. And we are running hot, so we're going to play it. We're going to plump up the pot too. So because we got chips. Come on, kids. Put the money in. And we and our trip kings, we're running very hot right now, but when that happens, you roll with it. So this is a pot bet, by the way. Pot betting this. We have the effective nuts here. We're beat by 8-8 and king 8. We're also beat by king higher. We have king 6 right now, so actually we're beat by pretty much any king. So there's hands that beat us, but they don't have them, so. Ace 6, 6, 10, not very good. Almost thinking of folding this one. Been pushing our luck for a while. This might be one to let go. We got no suits. We got bad low. We got Broadway. It's the worst Broadway. I'm gonna let that one go. See what happens. I don't think anyone's in the stream anymore, and that's too bad because I botched it. We had some stream watchers earlier, and that's all going away. But this is Hi-Lo now. We're in Hi-Lo. If you want to come hang out, take the quiz. Ace 10, Jack Queen 2. That was a bad hand, and it was a great fold, and we're out of it, and we don't have to worry about it. Let's watch what they do. Didn't quite bet pot. Whoa, look at that. That says I have 10 king. I don't want you to call because I don't want a spade to come, but my 10 king holds and there's no low. So I'm going to put in pot. And sure enough, they do. That was some face up shit, my friend. I got a bad low, terrible low. Not a great high, but it is 2 suits. I'm out of position, so I'm gonna let that slide too. I'm gonna let that one go. So for regular pot limit Omaha, when you're playing high hand only, you don't want any cards. You don't want to see a 2, a 3, or a 4 in your hand. Those are the hands. Those are auto fold hands. For Hi-Lo, it's 7, 8, 9, or it's 8, 9, 10 are the hands you don't want to see in your hand. So, or 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, you don't want to see those. I've got 2 of those in my hand. And so even though it's double suited with a suited king, it's still bad. And we didn't hit it anyway, though we did hit the straight. We did hit the nut straight, but we hit the nut straight with a club flush on there and now the paired board. So like, it's like, oh, straights are so iffy when there's a flush in Omaha because people just play flush draws. They play them. I do too. I do too. They're because flushes are such strong hands, and they're kind of easy to make in Omaha. And so Yeah, it would have been ours. Would have been. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but it wasn't, and that's okay. This is also a very bad hand with that 7 and 8 and 3 spades. We're on the big blind, and so last time they let us free roll, so we'll play this as a free roll, but we're not calling any bet. Burpee, burpee. I forget what I want for dinner. Oh, I'm gonna start thinking about it. It's gonna be that time. And they're gonna let me free roll. Thank you very much. Hit middle pair and a bad low draw and a bad straight draw. So I'll stick around. We'll see what they do. And I can call 3 big blind bet. I can spike an 8. I can spike a 6. I didn't. Probably won't stick around after this. Depending on what they do. I don't think we're going to see anything from 1 here. They're not going to do anything. That queen didn't help anybody, really. Maybe just 6. I don't think that helped 1 at all. It's pretty much a brick. We'll check that. Nah, I don't let you have it. Chip 5 big blinds. You got a piece of something. Yeah. 2, 3, 3, 4. Both beat me. You just hit your something. Just have aces. Player 6 had the low. Ace 4, 5, 7, 8. I think we would have had that. No. See, 1 had aces. They sure played that. They didn't raise their aces pre-flop. They let me lip in that. They were in the small blind and they didn't raise their ace. What a silly way to play. We got 2 to Broadway, 3 to the wheel. We got a plus a suited queen. We're going hard. Wow, what a terrible, terrible move. That's a single suit. So we got a little mousey coward there. That's a 3 bet, but we got. I don't want to raise it again. Yeah, put them all in. I want the rest of their chips in this pot. We've got too good of a hand to fold it. Yeah, I got queen, queen. That's cool. We got queens. We got our low. There's our low. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The 8 sucks. We don't have a suit, but we're on the button. That's a good low. Ace 3 is a good low. And if we get counterfeited, we got our 5, which isn't great, but it's something. We got counterfeited. We do have a wheel draw. That's it. That's all we've got is a wheel draw and a pair of 3s. We'll see what they do. Oof. Woof. We're looking for a 2, but they're saying that they have it. Ace 2 beats us. Yeah, I'm getting out. I don't like it. I don't like it. I didn't like that 3. I didn't like getting counterfeited there. We hit our other low. Ah, yeah, well, what are you going to do? Runner straight on a halfway decent low? Was our low good? maybe you should have played that. Was our low good? It was. Yeah, low totally was good. They were both playing high hands. Oh my God. Okay, well, we got to rethink this now. Well, we're four-handed. We would have locked up we would have locked up the whole pot. Shame on me. Shame on me for folding. All right. Well, aces are playing. Ace five isn't the best. It's a suited ace. The nine's ugly, but it's suited. So this isn't a spectacular hand, but it's a raising hand. You always raise ace ace. This isn't the best ace ace, but it's not the worst ace ace. But we're not playing like that other goofball in the small blind. Seat one. A pretty quick call from seat three, so they've got a hand. Watch for the low. What are you going to do, seat four? You're going to lay it down. So we hit a pair of fives, which counterfeits our low. So that's not great. And we have a bad low anyway. So we lost our low, but we still got ace ace. So we're going to go ahead and check and see what they do. So I think they're playing a low. I have that feeling. We're going to raise them, by the way, if they bet. Yeah, especially with that. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here with your one big blind bet. You call another pot size bet? You are. I hate this because we do not have. We have a low, but holy shit, it's bad. Ace two beats us. Two four beats us. Ace four beats us, and any straight beats us, and they almost certainly beat us. I'm gonna check it. We're gonna see what they do. I don't think we're gonna give it up though. Are they gonna? Yeah. So we split. We split. What did I have? The pair of aces was good. They had the low. They were playing the low. It's exactly what they were doing. They had the nut low and they were playing it. All right. Once again, 3 to Broadway, 2 to the wheel. About as good as hands get. The only way these hands get better is if they're suited. So these are great hands to play always. And you want to pretty much load up the pot. Happy to get all in with this. So just pot, 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 pot. Especially if our flop hits. Now, if we hit middle cards, we're fucked. But, like, whatever. And we hit top pair. We have a low draw. A good low draw. A real good low draw. And top pair. And the nut flush blocker. So we're going to pop that. And we hit two pair. Counterfeits are low. So I think we're solid on the high. And I think they've got a low. Doesn't matter. Ah, great. 2-5 queen 3. That's 3 to low. That's good lows, bad high. Nothing on the high end, and we don't have an ace. But we are on the button, so we're going to play it, probably. We have enough of a stack where we're just gonna, yeah, we want to pot we want to just take the initiative here. We want to bloat every pot at this point. We want to force people to play for big stacks. Like we have to make them willing to shove their chips in at pretty much every hand. That's the strategy at this point, if we have any equity at all. 2-5-3, we hit queens and fives. I call that a win. I call that a pot-sized bet. That's what I call it. Queens and jacks beats us. Jack beats us. Nothing beats us. We win. Ace 5, 7, 8. We don't love that, but it is a bit of a rundown, and we do have a low, not a great low, and we do have a suited ace, though it is blocked. And we're still on the button, so we're still betting it. A 3-bet here makes us sketchy, but I don't think we're going to see a 3-bet. We're not seeing 3-bets. We block the aces, and people don't really know how to 3-bet, right? They don't bet 3-bet nearly as often as they should. I don't 3-bet nearly as often as I should. I should do it way more. We just hit a set of fives, and we are trip fives, and we're real good here. We have a low draw. We got the high pretty much locked. You got the nut, the mostly nuts. They like it. We have a straight draw. We now have a straight, and we block the full house. They could have a full house. They could have twos. They could have nines. But we've got a real good low here, and we've got a real good straight. So we're gonna bet it, and we're gonna see. I think we get everything. Yeah, we just get all of it. I love it. I love it. We're running very well here. Ace 9, 6, 8 is bad. Those are bad cards, even though it's a suited ace. It's like we've been running hot. We don't want to push it. Players are going to start tilting on us, but like, I mean, look at, we're at 345 already. This makes up for my couple bad runs last night and the night before, so we're already made up for that. Yeah, we'll just free roll that, hit a queen, have a low. Not a good low, though. Very bad low. Don't have a flush. Don't have much. I don't feel that great about this. Got a low draw. Bad low draw. Hit our low. No one else is betting, though, so flush ain't out there. Top pair and a low. Our middle pair and a low. Ace scary. Clubs scary for sure. Clubs scare you too. They don't scare me. And this is just great. I wish every poker game was this easy. Ooh, 3, 5, 7, 8. I mean, honestly, fuck it. We're running so hot, and that is a rundown, so let's go. And we got low cards. I mean, they're not great, but they're lows, and it's heads up, so fuck it. Yeah. Please and thank you. I'll take every pot. Double suited with a rundown. on the button with a low. Double suited with a rundown with a low. These are bad hands. They're not great. 4-6-7 is not a good low, but it's a straight. It's a low. We hit our spades, so we're betting it. We'll just slowly collect all our chips, I guess. They're just going to hand them to us. This is not a good hand either, but we're playing it. I don't know that we're going to raise it. It's a rundown. It's a paired rundown, and we have a suit. Yeah, we're betting it. These weaklings. Jacks and sixes. Wrong suit. See if they call. There's no low here. Well, there's a low draw. We'll check it. Another low came. See if our jacks hold. I don't think they do. Nope. Yeah, they weren't going anywhere. When they have a full house, they didn't bet it because they thought we were gonna bet at them. Oh, that's so cute. All right, that's great. That's great. Um, full house and the nut low, yeah, or good low. Yeah, we don't have much here. I got two Broadway, two to the low. We pot it. Sure, let's play. This is just heads up. Why not? Ooh, got a not great low draw, but got a low draw. 8 brings us straight. We'll check it. We're out of position. We'll check. We'll check to you. Do you like it better than us? We don't have a lot of equity, but we have equity. Did bring our low, but it's not a good low and we don't have a high. No sense putting money in this pot. I don't think we can win this hand. I think the best we're going to do is maybe hit a low here. But I don't think we can blow them off either just because of how we've been betting. Oh, we'll try. Now, I'm going to check it down. I'm going to give it up. We had the low somehow, some way. And they didn't bet anything. They didn't bet their queens at any point. Pure cowardice. Pure cowardice. They didn't bet their queens. Why didn't they bet their queens pre-flop? I checked to them. And they had a spade draw. They just didn't bet anything. They don't understand equity at all. Great. Total fish. Weak, cowardly knit fish. Here we go. 2 to Broadway, 2 to a low. Weak knit fish. 420, baby. It's 421. I missed it. And we just got another one, didn't we? Oh, I don't want to leave this game, but I gotta pee. Shoot. I'm so afraid that if I go, the game's gonna die, or I'm gonna get booted out of it. Oh, I hate it. Check it. This isn't great. I got my diamonds in my my middle pair, my low draw. It's bad low draw. I'll pot it. I got the diamonds. I got the equity. Ooh, snap call. I don't like that. Don't like that queen either. I got jacks and eights. Can you beat jacks and eights? For 5.8 big blinds. You cannot. Yup. Betting. Betting, betting. Hit my low. A pair of sixes. It's a pretty good low. I bet it. They call, they got something. They're not low here. They don't have a straight. They might have diamonds, or they might have spades. They don't know what to do. Do they have two pair? I don't know. They have a low draw, bad low. I don't know what. Ah, well, we'll see what happens. They're leaving. Can't leave. We're just dominating. Good day at the high-low tables for sure. And it's not looking good. I'm gonna kill the stream here. Thanks for watching. If you catch this later, Lilith and I will be back next week on Being Trans with Lilith and Amanda at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1900 Universal. It's 20 o'clock London. I think that's 5 a.m. Melbourne on Sunday. And then tomorrow, I'll be following up on the Church of Vault Tech live stream. We got out of the vault. Tomorrow we will be doing the vault, the first mission from Trudy, and we'll be starting that, and then we'll be going in, heading into Flatwoods and meeting the responders and all that. We met some responders at the things, but we're going to be doing a couple. We're going to finish the Trudy, or we're going to do most of the Trudy mission. We'll see if we do the whole thing. Probably not. It's a pretty long mission, but like we'll get started on the Trudy mission, and we're gonna definitely make it to Flatwoods and beyond. So that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Universal Time. And then, of course, like I said, next week we'll be back with Being Trans with Will and Amanda. And of course, every Tuesday at noon, we release a Transition Tuesday episode on YouTube. Make sure to catch that on the Transverse. Visit our Etsy at etsy.com/the transverse. I think the transverse/etsy.com. I forget which one. Or you can go to our website at the transverse.net. The shops, the link to the shops in there. Join our Patreon. It really helps. We'd really could use the subscriptions, and you get bonus content. There'll be stuff in there. I haven't done anything with this. I don't know if I think I'll probably figure out a way to start recording it, and then that way we could maybe do some stuff and throw some things in there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. But we'll figure out a way to do it one way or the other one of these days. In any case, there's bonus material from Being Trans and Lilith and Me's hijinks and the little other side things we do. There's like, we have old stuff that we're not doing anymore because no one watched it. But go ahead and go in the Transverse YouTube channel and watch Culinary Delights. It's really good. It's like a cooking show that Lilith and I did. If we get enough views up with that, we can start doing it again. Same thing with Who's That Turkey game show we did where we make fun of right wingers. It's great. Just terrible people. Make fun of terrible people. It's great. Yeah, check that out, and we'll see you tomorrow at the Church of Vaultech at 11 a.m. right here on the Transverse. Bye, everyone. I'm supposed to have this. Yeah. Here we go. Now I mean it. Bye.